All right, man, we're cranking out the videos today. I just put up a flatbed gear video. You may have already seen it, but we're going to do another one and maybe one more. Stuck and fouling about and nothing to do. Well, I've seen some friends and my mentor, and I had a good time. But Sunday afternoon, we get out of here tomorrow. So, flatbed video, I had to straighten out a bunch of gear, and it was a mess at that mine. So, anyways, it's up there. I had everything out, so I just did a video of, hey, this is what I carry. Never really intended on doing one of those videos. Like I said in the video, it all depends on what you're doing. But hey, making videos. So today I have been asked this question I don't know how many times, and I've been meaning to get to this video, so I'm going to get to it. I don't know what I'll call it, my Landstar story. The big question is, why didn't you lease the Landstar? Well, pretty simple. They wouldn't take me. So let me tell you how that played out. So I originally did call Landstar. They got a pretty good lease over there. They're the biggest owner-operator outfit, and I wanted to go into their flatbed division. And despite having 33 years or so many, I don't know, over 30 years experience, no accidents ever, 0 tickets on my record, 22 or 3 years, whatever it was, at my last job, current, because of a policy they have that I had not run over the road in the last 3 years, I wasn't qualified. I don't understand that. It's still one of the absolute stupidest things I've ever heard in my entire life. Any Landstar muckety mucks ever stumble across this video, that's stupid. I'd love to hear an explanation to that. Now, possibly never running over the road, I could understand. I had 10 years over the road. So 10 years, over 10 years. And then 23 years, 10 years, about 10 years over the road, then 23 years at one employer. And part of that, they would have considered over the road because I ran line for UPS. But the last, 10 years of that was considered local P&D. Although I did about, almost 300 miles a day and 20 stops, which is, compared to running over the road, this is a vacation out here. I don't know what to tell you. So I guess if you've never ran over the road, maybe I understand that, because it's a little different. There's things to know. You got to know. I don't know what you got to know. Port of entry stuff, maybe. Tolls. I really don't know. I can tell you that doing both, being a over the road driver versus a local. I was on the LTL side. In fact, I was originally started there as a company called Motor Cargo that was owned by Overnight Corporation. And then UPS bought Overnight when they threw their hat into the LTL game in 2006. So I was kind of bought, I guess you could call it. And then from 2006 to 2020, or 2021, right? That's this year. They were UPS Freight. Now, UPS Freight is no longer in existence. They have sold that division. Earlier this year, I was to a company out of Canada called TFI, so we were called T-Force Freight. So my last month or two there, whatever it was, I was T-Force Freight. So I was there longer than 3 companies, I guess. Started as Motor Cargo, UPS Freight for the 15, 16 years they were in it. Is that right? Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. And then went out the door. I had 3 different uniforms. T-Force Freight. So this ain't a rant video, but I could tell you the local LTL requires a much better driver. We have to get into places, loading docks in downtown, just crazy stuff, residential areas. You need a lot more skill as a driver, and then, of course, in all kinds of weather, as a driver to do a LTL freight than you do over the road. 10 times as much. So the policy to me is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, honestly. I mean, but it turned out to be a blessing. I'm glad I didn't go to Landstar. I ended up here at CRST, and I think I'm a lot happier here. And the fact that they have some policy like that, uh, and the recruiter's like, well, just don't say anything, whatever. But I'm honest. I'm not going to do that. Whatever. And I said, could you give me an explanation? No, I guess the company's too big. They can't call and say, why is this? They can't make an exception. So I'm glad I'm not there. I'm really not there. It's obviously not an open door place. If you can't find out, who made that rule, why is that rule? I just wanted to know why. I wanted to know what logic was behind that ridiculousness, and nothing. No one to ask. She didn't know who to ask. Just it's a corporate policy. That's all you get. So after spending all those years in big corporate America, I'm glad I didn't go there. I can tell you this: the CRST, the flatbed is a very small division. I can get a hold of one of the highest up ops managers right now. I could call him on his cell phone, Joey Malone. Call him up. He'll answer. Whatever. He don't care. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, middle of the night. He don't care. He's there. And I really like that atmosphere. So obviously Landstar is not like that. So I'm not putting them down. They got a pretty good deal there. I looked into going there, and that's basically my Landstar story, guys. They turned me down, and I'm blessed that they did. Now that I had time to reflect on it, the Lord's good to me, man. He wanted me here, and this is where I ended up, and I honestly couldn't be happier. And I get to the point I can't flatbed. I don't ever want to say never. If I had to go into dry van or something, since I would probably qualify by then because I've been back on the road for a year. Woohoo! Now I'm a better driver. Get out of here. I might call Landstar, but I doubt it, man. I mean, that just kind of showed me what a company they are, and I don't want to work there, man. It's probably me. I never say never, but I doubt seriously I will ever lease onto Landstar. Ever. That would probably be my last thing. I'd probably just retire. I'm at the end of my career anyways, so that's just my Landstar story, guys. Not knocking them. I know a lot of guys go there. But what that said to me, two things it really said to me. First and foremost, the biggest one, it's not an open door company. No one could call no one to find out, hey, what's the deal with this? Why do we make this plan? We got a 30-year guy, over 30-year experienced guy with no accidents, 20-something years straight on a job. Pretty desirable employee, especially as hard up as they are for, plus got my own truck, everything. Let's go. Everybody needs drivers, right? Nobody to call. Must not be open door if the recruiter there can't call somebody and find out why that is, see if they could make an exception, whatever. Just, nope, end of it. So, must not be an open door company, so it's probably not a place I want to be. I know CRST isn't that way. I can get a hold of somebody anytime I need to get a hold of them, so I'm very happy here. And basically what they said to me and the way I took it was, I don't remember if it's 1 year over the road experience you need or 2 years to lease on with Landstar, so I don't want to mess up. Let's just say it's 2 years. I think you needed, he's 23 years old, 2 years experience, and of course you got to get your own truck and then they'll lease you on. But that basically told me that a 2 year, I don't want to pick on Swift, but we'll just say Swift because there's a Swift truck right there. A 2 year rookie, flip-flop wearing, door swinger, auto shift restricted, wannabe truck driver is more qualified and more desirable to Landstar than I was. It's a little bit offensive and a little bit obscene. It's just idiotic. If that's the kind of management they have at Landstar, I don't want to be there. So, all right, guys, I know you've been asking. A lot of you've been asking, why didn't you go to Landstar? That's it. I'm not good enough to work at Landstar, man. I'm a hack. I'm a smuck. I'm not qualified. I'm not fit to be a driver in their eyes. So there you go. Video number 2 for the day. I got another one coming, I think. God bless you guys. I hope you're having a great New Year so far. Bye now.